What is going on? Are you thinking about moving to Huntsville, Alabama, but don't know where anything's located? Well, if that's you, stay tuned because I'm going to do an in-depth map overview of the Huntsville area and show where you can go for small weekend vacations, where you can eat, where you can entertain, and just everything Huntsville. So stay tuned. All right, welcome back to Huntsville Dreamin'. Justin Forehand here with eXp Realty, one of your local Huntsville area real estate agents. I'm going to do a map overview of the Huntsville area in relation to North Alabama and other large cities in the area. So as you can see here, Huntsville, Alabama is in the north part of Alabama. I go over each of these little areas every month in the market update, so I'll show you where those are all located. But as you can see, Huntsville is centrally located in between other major cities. I'll zoom out a little bit more. You see, here's Huntsville. It's just south of Nashville. You take I-65, you come off 565, which I'll show you where that's at, and then you can head north straight to Nashville. It's also north of Birmingham. It is east of Memphis. It is west of Chattanooga and northwest of Atlanta. So there's multiple big cities, multiple things to do. As you can see, Knoxville is in this area. Gatlinburg is also northeast of Huntsville. There's a lot of things you can do just outside the city, outside of Huntsville. I've done videos in the past of places we've gone, like Bowling Green, Kentucky. It takes about 3.5 hours to get there. There's a lot of things to do, a lot of caves, the Corvette Museum. So there's a lot of things to do in this area, not far from Huntsville. And if you like the beach, we're only about 6 hours away from the Panhandle of Florida. So every summer, we go down to Panama City. It's about a 5.5, 6 hour drive. You can also come down here to Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, Fort Walton Beach, Destin. Not too far of a drive from Huntsville. You can do it within a day. So, yes, it's 6 hours, but beaches are beautiful, and it's just a great place to. We usually spend a week down there. So, we'll zoom into the city itself. The major roads in the Huntsville area. You have Interstate 565 here. It connects I-65 to Highway 72, which you see out here in the Scottsboro area, 72, and that leads all the way to Chattanooga. So it's a quick route to get to the Chattanooga area. And another road is 231. This leads all the way down south to Dothan area and into Panama City, and then it goes all the way north to, I believe, Ohio or something like that. I was actually in basic training 4 years ago, and somebody, I'm originally from the Dothan area, and he goes, "Yeah, I know where Dothan is. I drove through it going to the beach on 231." So it's another major, along with I-65, that major route to the beaches from the North and Midwest. So. But 231 is Memorial Parkway. We also have 255. It leads out of Redstone Arsenal heading north. It intersects with Highway 53, which leads into the Ardmore area, and you can get to I-65 from that. 431 is another road that leads south. It goes all the way down to like the Phoenix City, Columbus, Georgia area. You can also get to Anniston and the Gadsden area on 431. But as an overview, here's Redstone Arsenal. It has a large, I wouldn't say military presence, but there's a lot of missile and space things that go on there. NASA, a lot of government, government civilian jobs, government contracting jobs there, and that's where majority of the workforce in the Huntsville area either works or their work is tied to. We have a heavy DoD presence here, and so a lot of the missile testing, rocket testing, all that goes on. There's tests that you hear the engine test all the time. We also have different things like they do. Let's see. I don't know. There's a lot of big booms that go on here, and a lot of that happens on Redstone Arsenal. Here's Huntsville International Airport. It's just to the west of Redstone Arsenal. It's probably, I would say, I know about a year ago it was the most expensive airport to fly out of in the United States. I'm not sure if it's still if that's still the case. But there are flights that go all the way across the country. There's a couple one-stop flights to Orlando, and I believe one to Denver. So I would say the flights out of Huntsville they're getting more places you can go straight from Huntsville. All right, this area here, up here, right by 565, is town Madison. It's where the Rocket City Trash Pandas Stadium is. We can, I'll turn on imagery. But you can see here's Toyota Field, right along the interstate. This is town Madison. There's restaurants. There's going to be a little bit of retail shopping in this area too. There's a lot of apartments, places to live, and this area I guess is only going to be growing. They're building stuff here and all throughout this area as well. All this is going to end up being part of town Madison. So that's one of the biggest, I guess, restaurant / shopping attractions in the Huntsville area. It's town Madison, in between Zernt Road and Waltrana Boulevard here. There's a lot of neighborhoods down here. You have the Reserve, you have all these apartments, Ashbury Woods apartments. Then you have Lake Forest, which is a nice neighborhood, which from the airport, Martin Road, into Gate 7 of Redstone Arsenal. You have elementary middle school here, and then River Landing, which is where I live in that neighborhood, and then here's the Tennessee River just south of that. You have Madison Boulevard that parallels Highway 7, I-65, 565. And there's a couple places to eat, and there's a Walmart and things like that in this area. A lot of the newer stuff is coming into the downtown area. They're trying to revitalize. They've actually done a great job at doing that, all the way from like here on Governor's Drive. Take the I-565 exit here, Governor's, and they've done a lot of things like Campus 805, these all kinds of breweries here, Stove House. Just they're really trying to revitalize that area, all the way into that medical district and into downtown Huntsville. One of the neighborhoods that was a big part of the revitalization of Huntsville in the last, I guess, 10 years is 5 Points. There's been a lot of renos that have gone on in the area. A lot of the houses, they look really, really good. And then it's just all part of rebuilding this part of town and making it new again. So Highway 231, Memorial Parkway, heading south towards Owens Crossroads, Lacey Springs. There's been a lot of businesses that have gone in here over the last 3 to 4 years. You got a golf course, or actually this is not a golf course anymore. This is John Hunt Park. It is a cross-country course now. They have renovated the old Huntsville Stars baseball stadium, and it is now Huntsville soccer minor league. I guess it'd be considered major league soccer. I don't know much about soccer, but this is where that's located. It's right off of Memorial Parkway. You can get off, I believe, at the Drake exit, maybe, or Bob Wallace probably. Yeah, Drake. You can get off at the Drake exit here and make your way to the stadium there. And I'm sure I'm going to miss a whole bunch doing this because it's just going around the city and pointing out things that I may miss. But another area that's real nice is the Jones Valley area. I used to spend a lot of time out here when I used to run. I used to go to Fleet Feet. That's right up in the shopping center. And then there's all kinds of running trails. Places you can run just from here through these neighborhoods and things. And I'd go up on the mountain of Cecil Ashburn and go to the trailhead up here and run Blevins Gap, one of the places I used to go every Wednesday. And that's another thing. I'll probably go over places to run in a future video. I've done a couple of YouTube shorts and TikTok videos about that, but this is just another nice place to go if you need to go shopping. There's a movie theater, things of like that. But it's off of Airport Road. You got some of the other medical things here. You got all these surgical like I think my wife had surgery in one of these places down here. So it's really grown over the last, I would say, 4 or 5 years. They've done a lot of neat things. Here's Low Mills Art and Entertainment area. There's a lot of cool things that go on there as well. Stand Up Live. It's right on the corner of 431 and 231, and they have actually a lot of big names that come here, and it's a kind of like a little hole in the wall, but it's a very neat place to go. I've done a review on this. I'll link it in on this video. Just click the little button up above. But we really like going there and getting a couple laughs in. So good place. And we'll zoom out. We'll go north, 431. This leads to like the New Market area. If you keep going north, Alabama A&M is up here. Keep going north. Here's Meridianville. I mentioned this in my monthly market updates. This is the Meridianville area, and then you keep going north, Hazel Green, and then the Tennessee border. So 431 leads straight to Tennessee as well. We'll zoom back out, and I'll swap to the map so I can point these areas out again. All right, so in my market updates, I go over areas of Harvest, Meridianville, Hazel Green, New Market, Athens, which is over here. Athens is big now because of the Buc-ee's that's off of the interstate all the way over here. I go over Madison, of course, Huntsville, and then Owens Crossroads. Owens Crossroads is down here. Hampton Cove area. This is where a lot of the higher priced homes are, and you see that in the market updates. They're considerably more than Huntsville and Madison area. Madison is known for their school system. This is where if you have kids and want to be in one of the best school districts in America, you want to be in Madison city limits, not Madison County, but Madison City. And if you want to know if a property is in Madison City limits and zoned for Madison City schools, just let me know and I can find that information out for you. All right, another major road that goes through Huntsville, I think I pointed out 255 earlier, but it leads to Highway 72. This is where majority of all the shopping and retail, restaurants, all that is. Let me go back to imagery, and I can show you. It goes from let's see. Here's Wind Drive right here. Chick-fil-A. There's all kinds of things. Costco is right here on the corner. of 431 Memorial Parkway, and 72 goes from there all the way out towards Athens. But there's car dealerships all along here. If you want to buy a car in Huntsville, it's going to be somewhere on 72. Another bulk store, Sam's Club. Got Costco, Sam's Club, and then I didn't point this out earlier when I was down here in town Madison, but there is a BJ's that is, let's see, it's new, so it may not be in this imagery, but it is right here in this area here. But so we have 3 bulk stores in Huntsville. Here, Trader Joe's is in this area. This is Mid-City. This is a new development. There used to be a mall there, and that was demolished, and they rebuilt this entire shopping center. There's a Twin Peaks. Let's see. There's a Twin Peaks, Dave and Buster's, Trader Joe's, Top Golf. There's a REI. There's a rock climbing place. And there's, of course, more apartments that are being built here. I'm sure I'm missing something that's not on this map here, but it is a really nice area as well. If you're looking to stay here overnight at a hotel, one of these hotels here, right in the middle of everything, is a good area to stay. But as you keep going west, you have another Target shopping centers, Walmart across the street. Here's all your dealerships, CarMax, your Dodge, Nissan, everything, Lexus. And then it leads to this, towards the end of this block of car dealerships. Here's Providence. This is another nice residential slash nice places to eat. There's Taco Mama. Mellow Mushroom is in here. But it's just a really nice place that you can walk around and just spend time with friends and family. It also leads to Old Monrovia over here, which is another road that kind of parallels Highway 72. Yeah, this is North Alabama Dance Center. That's where my kids go to dance. As you can see, it's not far from town, so when we drop them off, we're able to get to anywhere on Highway 72 pretty quickly, or get back home using 255 down to I-565. Drive times were, usually you can get anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes. Now it might be a little bit longer just because traffic has increased. But especially on Highway 72, you get down here towards Academy. This shopping center here, Hobby Lobby, Academy is right here. Home Depot, Lowe's. The traffic really backs up in this area, especially at the 4:30, 5 o'clock time frame. And then I'll keep moving west here. This area was just purchased probably 3 to 4 years ago. It's called Cliff Farms, and this is a major development. There's all kinds of different new places to eat here, new places that weren't in Huntsville yet, like Walk-Ons, which just opened this week, places like that. But there's all kinds of new housing development back here. There's single family homes, apartment complexes. There's just a lot of new development in this area. It's kind of sad to see that farmland go, but that's just what's happening here in Huntsville, and they at least made it a nice area to go to and also live. So you can see here across the street, this has been here a while, Target, and then the Madison location of Huntsville Hospital is right here on the corner of Balch and Highway 72. And like I said, this just keeps going west. Tractor Supply, another Walmart here. Keeps going west all the way to Athens. County Line Road is another road that, let's see right here. that there's been some major development on in the last 5 to 10 years, but it goes south all the way to I-565, exit 7. But you can get off there on exit 7 and head all the way to Highway 72. A lot of that's, you see all these neighborhoods. And here's 565. So I'm pretty certain over time all this farmland here is probably going to end up being some type of development. Now for the newer things in town, I'm just kind of skipping all over the place. This video can go on forever and ever and ever as me showing you new places, but new things in town. There's a Amazon fulfillment center. There's a Target distribution center. Mazda Toyota manufacturing is here. Now here's the Amazon fulfillment center here. Let's see. I feel like there's something else. Oh, Buffalo Rock is here in this area too. There's just a bunch of distribution centers. Harley Davidson here. There's a Larry's Pistol and Pawn, which is one of the biggest gun shops in town. Larry's also has another location, the main location on Memorial Parkway. It's north of 565, but this Greenbrier Parkway also, just a quick fact, it goes to the Buc-ee's. Let's see, where else gonna go? Oh, Research Park. So Huntsville has the second largest research park in the country. The first one is Raleigh, North Carolina, but let's see, Research Park, if I can get my trackpad to work. It's this right here, Explorer Boulevard, that goes in this circle like shape here. This is Research Park. I like Research Park because it has a sidewalk all the way around it. It's close to 4 miles, and they have these little roads that are dead-ended right now, like right here, and I'll park my car here and run around, get 4 miles. If I want to go a little bit further, I'll turn off onto into one of these neighborhoods. Let's see if I can find some. I guess it would have to be right here. Yeah, turn off right here, run through here, make it longer. You can also, one of the cool things they've done is they've added these greenways, Indian Creek Greenway, and so I've run 20 plus miles off one of these greenways before, because you can what I'll do is I'll park in this parking lot right here, and then I'll run all the way to the end of the parkway, and then I'll come back and turn on the Faro and run the loop here at Research Park, and then come back to Old Madison Pike, and then run down to Hughes, which is over here, Hughes Road, and then run all the way north to 72. And I've got 22 miles in that way. But these greenways are awesome for running, riding bikes, walking. They've got little playgrounds off of them that are like in neighborhoods and stuff. So yeah, here's a little park here. They've got a gazebo set up, and it's just a nice, fun place for your family. But this is where a lot of the DoD and research type things are. You've got what is this called? It's a biotech company. I just can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. I don't see the name of it, but you can see the DNA here. So you would think it'd be on the map. Hudson Alpha is the name of that. You got Blue Origin Rocket Company. You've got all kinds of defense contract companies in here. Dynetics is a big one in town. Adtran. A bunch of other companies all along here. But all that's there. And then another big, well-known shopping center in town is Bridge Street Town Center. It's here. There's a movie theater here. your normal stuff. Dick's Sporting Goods. There's Cheesecake Factory in here. There's a BJ's restaurant. Connor's Steak is one of the best places to get steak in Huntsville. That's where me and my wife like to go. I know other people like to go other places, but that's where we like to go whenever we want a good steak. But that's one of the nice shopping centers in town. Let's see, I think I get Town Madison, Mid-City, Bridge Street. I'm probably missing one. If you live in Huntsville and you know of one, leave it in the comments and we'll go back and make a video about it. But I've gone for 25 minutes so far, and I probably haven't even touched half of what is in Huntsville. But as you can see, just the breakdown of the area. Huntsville is off to the east here. Madison, Huntsville kind of envelops Madison, like they've annexed a lot of this land that's out here to the west. They've kind of, closed in Madison to where it can't grow anymore. I didn't point this out earlier, other than down here by where I live, but the Tennessee River, it comes from the Guntersville area, and then comes here to Hobbs Island, which is another nice place to go if you're into boating and things like that. Hobbs Island. Ditto Landing is in this area. There's also another shooting range. This is one of the nicer outdoor ranges. If you're into shooting, there's a lot of indoor places to go, and I'll make a video about that one day too. So if you're interested, leave a comment. Let me know that you want to know about the place to shoot. But you can ride on this Tennessee River if you have a boat all the way over to Decatur. I didn't point that out earlier, but Decatur's over here. There's even restaurants and things like that on the river where you can just ride your boat up and then get out and eat. Let's see if I've missed anything else. Oh, U.S. Space and Rocket Center. That's a attraction for people to. They've got space camp and everything there. But I'm sure you've seen pictures of Huntsville, the rocket, as you're driving by. You see the rocket here on this, but it's pretty interesting. We've been a couple times since we lived here. We thought we would go a whole lot more. I think we've been once or twice since we lived here in 12 years. So I know a lot of people actually come to Huntsville just to go there. But that's also another nice thing to do. Oh, University of Alabama at Huntsville, UAH, is right here, just north of the Space Center, off of Wind Drive, and I think Holmes Boulevard goes through it as well. So I can just keep scrolling around and find more and more and more. If there's anything specific you would like to know about the Huntsville area that I didn't cover, feel free to reach out. I'll probably say it a couple more times. Phone number is 256-542-0226. Feel free to call, text. Just let me know, what information you'd like to know, and we can definitely talk about it. I love talking about the Huntsville area. Love talking about real estate. It's, my favorite thing to do. So, I probably can go on and on for another 30 minutes. I've been talking 28 minutes now, so I'll leave it at that. If you would like to learn more about Huntsville, subscribe to this channel. I do weekly videos where I talk about this type of stuff every week. I do market updates. I talk about places to run, places to shoot, places to just bring your kids for fun for the weekend, that type of thing. So there's all kinds of valuable information on this channel. So please subscribe and go back and watch some of the videos that I've put out in the past. You can learn a great bit about the Huntsville area. And I also post just listed videos of houses so you can see what type of houses are available, what the price point usually is. The sweet spot for Huntsville is anywhere between $250,000 and probably about $400,000 right now. That's where most of the properties are going, I would say probably 80% of the properties are in that price range. So with that, thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with me for 30 minutes. Hopefully you learned something about the Huntsville area. I'd love to talk more about it if there's something you would like to know. And once again, thanks for watching. I'll see you again next week. Have a good week.